Respect the motherfucking record.
Yeah.
Table shit, nigga.
That's on me. Low 25 lighters on my motherfucking dresser. I got the pressure. Don't test us. Pop on the fucking op. Ooh, my pleasure. Please, Lord, ooh, bless them. Pop the stretcher. 25 lighters on my motherfucking dresser. I got the pressure. Don't test us. Pop on the fucking op. Ooh, my pleasure. Please, Lord, ooh, bless them. Pop the stretcher.
25 on me, it's a must that I corrupt the game. My flow is cozy like the 2 E's on Cody's name. Hey, LeVar Ball, we ball. Stay up in your lane, the pop a perk, get hella hurt, but I promise it won't change a thing. Tell them niggas speed up, they ain't fast enough. Top be having mood swings, that bitch that ain't be acting up. Niggas think they honest till they see that we get bigger bucks. Niggas say they coming for us, dog, but we don't give a fuck. Yeah, big ballin' shit, a nigga you ain't seen such. Word the live exclusive, man, I promise we gonna live it up. Yeah, I'm out the family, nigga, so ain't no switching up. You say you won't smoke until we roll them problems in the dust. I'm taking all my shots like Kobe, dog, we in the clutch. You say you digging me, then use your shovel, you ain't dug enough. I told them greatness, yeah, they gotta face it. Them niggas like your cable subscription, them niggas basic, it's the family fame.
25 fighters on my motherfucking dresser. I got the pressure. Don't test us. Pop on the fucking op. Ooh, my pleasure. Please, Lord, ooh, bless them. Pop the stretcher. 25 fighters on my motherfucking dresser. I got the pressure. Don't test us. Pop on the fucking op. Ooh, my pleasure. Please, Lord, ooh, bless them.
I'm a different type of thug, homie. I'm all about applying pressure. Type of shit that had you laying on a stretcher. Get the tech if you aggressive. My whole team here to send a message. Leave your mama in depression. But be careful where you stepping. I'm that nigga. Down to squeeze triggers. But I'm here to chase the bag. I'm only shooting for the figures. Roll the dough quicker. Only way to get the biscuit bigger. Nike fam, that's my niggas. Table shit, come fuck with us. Trying to replace me, but I'm the one that made you. Bitch niggas try to shake you. Real niggas won't let it face you. I'm loaded on that good smoke. Gas that'll bake you. Got me feeling playful. Well, I know you niggas hateful. My baby, she my world. I'm just hoping that she faithful. Lord, I gotta thank you. With some real ones in my stable. My team making moves. Ready, willing, and able. Shaping the music game, but no squares at the table.
25 fighters on my motherfucking dresser. I got the pressure. Don't test us. Pop on the fucking op. Ooh, my pleasure. Please, Lord, ooh, bless them. Pop the stretcher. 25 fighters on my motherfucking dresser. I got the pressure. Don't test us. Pop on the fucking op. Ooh, my pleasure. Please, Lord, ooh, bless them. Pop the stretcher.
Yo, what's going on, my beautiful people, superheroes and Beardonians, man? Welcome to the Beard Midday Convo. We outside, man. We in the building, man. Well, we ain't outside because it's cold and a motherfucker. But I woke up to snow. I'm like, damn, you feel me? Like, man, it's kind of cold, man. We just had 50-degree weather. That's fucking 16, 17 degrees outside, man. Man, this weather in Chicago, man, it'll kill you. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say that. It'll fool you, sure make you sick real fast. What's going on, everybody? How everybody doing today? For this midday convo. Got a few things I gotta do, so I just came up here, man, you know what I'm saying, real quick, because I wanted to talk to the people, you know what I'm saying, on my midday. What's going on, brother Soviet Shark? How you feeling, my boy? What's going? Man, chilling, man, cold. You know what I'm saying? I was off today, man. I actually wanted to do this. I meant to go live a couple of hours ago. I had some things to do. Got me a little phone call, man, and shit, I've been on the phone for a minute with this job. Want me to come in tomorrow to do, but I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this because I got to be at work in the morning. I got to be at work in the morning, trying to go to another job and see what they're talking about. But I'm gonna see if I can make that happen. See if I can, you know what I'm saying, put that out there in the air. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? To make that happen and be quick about it. But other than that, man, you know, shit. You know, I'm doing good. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that fall through for me. It's closer to the house too, and I ain't really got to go too far. So yeah, I hope that work out. Yeah, man. It's cold. He say you gonna listen to some other piece. I think that this shit was going for a minute. He alright. I listened to him. He alright. He alright. Um, there's some songs I like that's decent. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't particularly my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? But hey, but he not bad. I'm not saying that. He just ain't my cup of tea. Yeah, it is cold as fuck outside. I said dogs take a shit. I said hurry it up. My dog, bro. When I took him out there, you know what I'm saying? And so I opened the gate, we go outside the gate and go for a walk. Man, that motherfucker looked at that gate, turned around, went back upstairs. I say, nah, buddy, well, you gonna have to piss in this yard. You gonna have to do your duties in this yard. But you got to come outside. He say take time off to see how it plays out. Open doors, man. Yeah. Well, dude, I don't want to call off necessarily and miss no money, so I want to try to, you know what I'm saying, go to this little interview and still get back to the job. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And still get back. So I'm trying to see if I can secure a ride to get me there because I don't want to do all this on the bus. If I do all this on public transportation, it ain't gonna work out the way I want it to work out. You know? Mm, you know what I'm saying? So trying to see if I can hitch a ride. Let me see. Uh, Hold on, y'all. Hold on, okay. Hold on, man. Somebody just send me some music, man. Got a little treat for y'all. Let's hear what it sounds like. We gonna let y'all hear it. Hold on. I ain't gonna. Check it out. Let's make noise. Yeah, I bring boys. They know like Pinocchio. I'm real boy. I'm broken. I hate this. Hold on. I hate when it. Do. Let me disconnect that. Hold on. Let me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all hear this. Hopefully it plays through. I know my phone be chopping up. It was just chopping up. Uh, 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 uh. But he want y'all to hear, so let's see what it's saying. And now you facing the hell, boy. You just finished the race. I've been here, boy. Yo, cuz, I get they mad 'cause I'm spitting bars and the same nigga see my aim nigga for a heart. Made 100 large. Broke bread and invested in the stocks and bonds. Before I made it to the crib, had to knock her blind. And when she asked me for some green, told her mow the line.
Listen to the drops, y'all gotta stop it with optics. Y'all get out of pocket, they need to drop it, I got it. Lock this into projects with logic, you got it. Living like leisurely nowadays, but
Let me stop that, man. I used to play this shit regularly, do my phone faithfully, and it used to work. But I don't. That's why I don't play it through my phone no more. It be choppy. But so I'm gonna download it, man, and we gonna put it in. I'm gonna download it, I ain't gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna download it, man, and I'll feature it next time. Yeah, I know it's choppy, yeah, man. It's I don't know. So when I used to do this music thing, I used to do everything to the phone. It didn't used to be this choppy, but you know what I'm saying, I just now I just download it straight to the system and straight into StreamYard, and I just play, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the music that way. So yeah, yeah. Oh, you know what I can do, y'all? You know what, y'all? I'm so slow, y'all. Check this out. I'm so slow. Mm, 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 mm. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me, man? I act like I don't know no better. Hold on, y'all. It ain't mixed. It ain't mixed down.
Check it out, let's make noise. Yeah, I break joints. People.
Yeah. My bad, y'all. I wasn't planning on playing it. He just texted me and said he just made a song and he wanted me to play it. So y'all know me, man. I'm always, you know what I'm saying. Hurricane, what's going on, my boy? How you feeling today, man? I know you out here in these streets, man. He said got offers cheaper to keep her shit. To keep it? Oh no, we ain't keeping those shit. Oh no. Oh no. Let me do this. Come back here. No, we ain't keeping no shit, man. Okay, damn. There we go. Hey man, world premiere, man. Lock Cuzzo. It's Lil Cuzzo. And one of his homies, man. Let's see what it's talking about.
Check it out, let's make noise. Yeah, I break joints. People hate cause I check beats and I feel voids. I'm so alive and these other rappers I steal toys. They poking their nose like Pinocchio, but I'm real, boy. Hoping I'm broken, quit joking, I'm made of steel, boy. It's setting most of you jokers are sitting still, boy. You boppers got them binoculars, now you clairvoyant. Knock off the nonsense, my conscience will make you still, boy.
Damn, did it just stop? What the fuck is that about? The fuck?
Check it out, let's make noise. Yeah, I break joints. People hate cause I check beats and I feel voids. I'm so alive and these other rappers I steal toys. They poking their nose like Pinocchio, but I'm real, boy. Hoping I'm broken, quit joking, I'm made of steel, boy. It's setting most of you jokers are sitting still, boy. You boppers got them binoculars, now you clairvoyant. Knock off the nonsense, my conscience will make you still, boy. I tortured the tortoise and now you facing the hell, boy. You just finished the race, I've been here, boy. Yo, cuz, I think they mad cause I'm spitting bars and these playmakers see my aim makers going hard. I hit a leak the other day, made 100 large. Broke bread and invested in the stocks and bonds. Before I made it to the crib, had to knock her blind. And when she asked me for some green, told her mow the line.
In my blood, Chicago on my mind. In my soul, Chicago for all time. In my blood, Chicago on my mind. In my soul, Chicago for all time. In my blood, Chicago on my mind. In my soul, Chicago for all time. In my blood, Chicago on my mind. In my soul, Chicago for all time.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. You send me some shit that do this. Come on, bro. We can't do this, bro. What type of shit?
Now you clairvoyant. Knock off the nonsense, my conscience will make you still, boy. I tortured the tortoise and now you facing the hell, boy. You just finished the race, I've been here, boy. Yo, cuz, I think they mad cause I'm spitting bars and these playmakers see my aim makers going hard. I hit a leak the other day, made 100 large. Broke bread and invested in the stocks and bonds. Before I made it to the crib, had to knock her blind. And when she asked me for some green, told her mow the line.
In my blood, Chicago on my mind. In my soul, Chicago for all time. time. In my blood, on my mind, in my soul, Chicago for all time. In my blood, on my mind, in my soul, Chicago for all time. In my blood, on my mind, in my soul, Chicago for all time.
When it slips in the drops, y'all gotta stop with optics. The options out of pocket, they need to drop, but I got it. Locked it like the projects with lots, you got it. Living like leisurely nowadays, but had to block it. Now I can cop it with live within it. Roll with true representatives moving like the Senate. My name ain't Bennett, but I get in it like this. Boom.
Oh, come on, man. My name ain't in it, but I get in it like this. Boo, he's snapping. Come on, man. What the fuck, bro? Man, you can't be sending me this shit and it don't play, my boy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all can't. No. I'm gonna download it, man. Yeah, but that was yeah. Let me, cause it's slowing on my what I got. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always know I try to be helpful and shit, but it didn't. It don't play. It don't play. It don't play. I'm gonna download it, man. I was trying to see if I could play it straight through. It wouldn't play like that, but I'm gonna download it and we're gonna get it in. It ain't mixed down yet, so you know what I'm saying. I was just listening to, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, listening to the beat or whatever. I don't know why. Let me see. Oh man. Oh, man, I'll do that later, man. I'll do that later, man. I ain't even finna, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna download. So I was trying to play it. I was trying to just play it straight through the email because usually sometimes that work. Like I did yesterday with well, not yesterday, Saturday with 5150 shit, but his song didn't play. So he mixed it. I don't know if he sent the file out right or whatever the case may be, but I'm gonna try to download it and I have it ready for Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I got a Jordan, you too. I know you you sent me a song, I got downloaded too, man. I be fucking just all over the place, man. But I'm gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying, I get that song. Because you in the chat, when I see you, it remind me, man. So I gotta download Jordan's song and I gotta download this song. I most definitely got to download Jordan because Jordan part of the Huggy Hour. You feel me? Well, not necessarily because now, you know, I just be, you know what I'm saying? I vibe, high vibe. It depends. So when I bring out the Huggy Hour, you know what I'm saying? Certain songs that I like to play, you know what I'm saying, to slow it down. You know what I'm talking about, man? So we can get the ladies involved. You feel me? I know some of the fellas don't be liking that shit, but shit, I love it, man. The music is music. You feel me? Man. He say runs better running through the same system. Yeah. So that's why I'm just gonna download it and do it that way. But like I say, I used to just play it straight from the phone, connect it to my soundboard, and it just whoop. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't worried about that, man. I'm gonna get some old chords and everything and rewire and do this. You know what I'm saying? And do it the way it's supposed to be done. You know what I'm saying? It's all about right here. I'm saying right here. I got my Doberman right here. You know what I'm saying? You know. My mouth ain't dry yet, you know what I'm saying? My mouth ain't dry. It's always dry, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I be doing a lot of talking, you feel me? So I got to have the gum, you know what I'm saying, to get the saliva secreting through, you know what I'm saying, enzymes and shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Come on with that. He said, come on with it. Oh shit, man. All right. So yeah, man. Bucker, he texted me and shit. I just told him about the little EP. He wanted to give me some beats, so I already got a Monkey. Well, I got two for Monkey Man. So I got one Monkey Man. Then they got a verse done already. So I'm just gonna jump on that one. And he sent me a song that I'm doing. So that's two, and I got three more to do. So if he send me two, I got to get Cito and Duce down. You feel me? So them the three features that I want. I want Monkey Man. He already got his verse in the beat. I just gotta add mine to it. I'm gonna let him mix that down. And then he send me a beat. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck around, probably go to L Boogie or my cousin to mix that down or to record that. And we gonna see how this work. You feel me? We most definitely gonna see how this work. He say bear to be chewing gum. He say bear to be chewing. The fuck. How did that go online straight? Hell yeah, man. Shit, you know what I'm talking about? See, and then you gotta think about it, man. I smoke a lot, you feel me? So my mouth be dry, you know what I'm saying? That's why I try to, you know what I'm saying, when y'all be seeing me drink on the stream and shit, I be trying to, you know what I'm saying, wet the whistle and shit and keep damn man, fuck up my Dior fit, bro. Damn, bro. Damn. Oh, my bad, y'all. This motherfucker cost some money, man. You can't fuck up the Dior, you feel me? You know, I already put a motherfucking burn hole in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I be got to chew that gun, man. Jordan, you got to, man. Got to. Then y'all see, and y'all don't talk like I talk. You feel me? So I gotta be able to you know what I'm saying, wet that whistle. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. I be having a lot of shit to say, you know, about yeah, man. But what's going on, everybody, man? Listen, hope everybody stay warm out there, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the Midwest, it ain't got a little bit colder. You know what I'm saying? It's a little chilly outside. All my people in the South, I know y'all good, but shit, you know, once it hit 50 down there, y'all act like y'all freezing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man. Hey, man, we got two young ladies that went missing in the city. We need to help find these two little girls. So they were sisters at first. When I first read this article, it was only one girl went missing, but now it's two and they siblings. So concerns amount as Chicago siblings Amaya and Ayana Clark go missing. Public health. Just remember when I was up here, y'all, and I see the name of Maya, then whatever it was, and I thought my heart down there stopped because I thought it was my daughter because they had the same name. Oh man. But anyway, yeah, man, these two young ladies are missing, man. We need the help. We need all the people in the city, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we can do and see if we can get these little girls back home. So Chicago the police department has issued a missing persons alert for Maya Clark, is a 17-year-old female last seen in the vicinity of 92nd and Dauphine Avenue. Um, uh, as further details by Chicago police in their official release, Amaya is suspected to be traveling to Naperville with her sister. Ayana Clark was also reported missing. Both sisters' disappearance have prompted concerns and called for public assistance to locate the missing youth. Amaya described as having brown eyes, brown hair, medium brown complexion, standing 5'5" and weighing around 130 pounds. Was last contacted on December the 24th, 2025. The police, hoping to leverage the community's vigilance, urge anyone with information to come forward searching for help. The Chicago Police Department Area 2 Division, SVU, can be contacted at 312-747-8274, or in urgent cases, 911 may be dialed. But yeah, so apparently, you know what I'm saying, this one young lady is traveling with her older sister, and they were supposed to be going to Naperville. And I'm finna tell you, man, I had a wild scare. You know, I came up here and told you guys that my daughter was on her way from Wisconsin, coming here for the break, and then she wound up over Thanksgiving, and then she winded up in Minnesota. You know, you got to be careful, man. You know, especially when teaching your kids how to travel. Make sure they got phones on them. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that you're asking the right questions and making sure that you're making sure they ask the right questions when they're traveling, especially at a young age. You know, you say, wait, they found one? Yeah. No, so yeah, so man, you know, we just got to be careful, especially when kids are traveling. When you send your kids to travel, you know, like my daughter, shit, she's over 21 and shit. You see, and don't get me wrong, shit, I get lost sometimes, even in my own city, man. When I go downtown, shit, I don't be knowing where I'm going. But yeah, but that's the scariest thing ever, man. To be sending your child somewhere for the holidays, and you know, so they've been missing for about 4 or 5 days, man. So you know, if anybody know any information or got any information or seen these two young ladies, you know, out here in the world anywhere, please call the police so they can get in contact with their families, man. Because this is important, man. We got too many young ladies and young men being unalive and come up missing and things like that. You know, I don't want to spread the narrative about the body harvesting and all that shit and that and the third, but you know what I'm saying? This is an epidemic, man. And this is an epidemic that only we can stop. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. It's still, you know, people, places, and things that are out here that's still going to push their narrative. But nonetheless, you know, if we come together, man, we can slow down a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit, man. Because this shit is just starting to get ridiculous, man. You know, and you know, I always say that's why, you know, I know kids be mad and shit, especially like my kids, man. I really don't like them going outside, man, because you know, it just be, man, you know, it just be so much going on out here. You know what I'm saying? It just be so much going on, man, and it's just hard. especially as a parent, man. Especially as a parent. Mm. Oh shit, Kanye and Kim spent Christmas together. Oh shit. Hey man, y'all remember Different Strokes, man? I don't know if y'all like Different Strokes, you know what I'm saying? Uh, the young lady that was acting on Different Strokes, she died the other day, man, on December the 28th. Hold on, yeah, I'm getting. Yeah, let me see. It ain't dang who? Melanie Watson, the actress, best known for her role on Different Strokes, had died. She was 57. TMZ reported on news Sunday, December the 28th, according to the outlet. Melanie's brother, Robert Watson, said she died Friday in Colorado Springs. He shared that she had been hospitalized early in the week, suffering suffering from some issues with bleeding, and that her condition deteriorated rapidly. So the young lady, I don't know if y'all watched Different Strokes, but she was in a wheelchair. She was that young lady in that wheelchair. She looked like she looked like a midget, like she was a midget or something. Oh, y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see. Let me see. Yeah. The young lady, I would see. Well, I don't know because I'm, by me being so young, I don't know if y'all know about Different Strokes. But yeah, but just look up. If you look up, and if y'all in the age range, man, you feel me? Yeah, when Different Strokes was out, y'all will see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? She was on a few episodes. He was on a few episodes. Hey man, I ain't even say this. See, look, and listen, man. You know how I like to start off every show, even though I ain't started off that way, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Again, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. That's people we come in contact with on a daily day basis, people we're cordial with, you know what I'm saying, our families, you know what I'm saying, our extended families, and more especially, man, our Bearded Midday, Bearded Convo, Bearded Lounge at the Dark, Bearded Tabernacle, and our Bearded Studio family. And our extended, man. You never know. And 57, that's a young woman, man. The same age as my Uncle P. You know what I'm saying? That's not old. You know what I'm saying? We like to say that it's old because our lives don't, have that longevity. You know what I'm saying? 60. At 60, shit. Then at 60, that's about. You know what I'm talking about? That's about what the life expectancy and span is nowadays. You feel me? But man, listen, man. You know, uh, Take care of yourself, man. Stay in good health mentally, physically, spiritually. The financial and all that other shit that'll come. You feel me? But as long as you got your physical health in order, your spiritual health and your mental health in order, man, everything should be able to work out. You know what I'm saying? Well, add a few more years to your life. You know what I'm talking about? Add a few more years to your life. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, man? Y'all in the building, man. Do your boy a favor. Let me see something here. What's going on, man? All in the building.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
My damn Bears, man. Oh my goodness, y'all. That was a fucking nail biter game last night, man. I am so upset that my Bears lost. A fucking 4 points, man. We almost came back. Fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we still 11-5, but man, I just knew we could beat San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? I hope San Francisco lose that last fucking game, man. Hey, big shout out to Dennis too, babe. He a San Francisco fan. They put us down by 4, man. I hate that shit, man. But that ref, man, that ref was getting on my goddamn nerve. I want to say he was fair all around the board, but man, god damn, man, let them play. Let them play, bro. I'm saying. He said them underground traffickers, man, militia needs to roll down there and stop that shit. Yeah, they know what's going on. See, they getting money off of it. You feel me? He said be nice and cordial. But the common people know how to go to war. The most what do you say? Go to war. The most LOL always watch out for the quiet guy. Yeah, yeah, man. You gotta watch out for the quiet ones, man. But yeah, man, we lost, man. We still in the playoffs like Uncle P, man. Uncle P was like, man, we still in the playoffs. Ain't worried about it. Damn. Anthony Joshua, man, he was in a car accident, y'all. Former heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua involved in a car accident in Nigeria. 2 others were killed. I don't know if this was after the fight that he had. Officials in Nigeria said the vehicle lost control and crashed into a stationary truck by the side of the road. That's crazy, man. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, man. So hopefully everything, you know what I'm saying, work out for Anthony Joshua, man. He got like what he get? What was this in? So out of that 93, man, they taxing it out. He got enough money to probably get himself up out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got enough money to get himself out of this shit. He clocked in on Monday, but left in a body bag. Wow. December the 1st started like any other Monday, with Billy B.J. Brightman, the 42-year-old manager of Rent-A-Tire Raw Wheels, arrived at work ready to tackle another week. His friend James Luck had called him early that morning, and they chatted like they always did. Still, neither man could have imagined it would be their last. That's crazy, man. If I go to work, man, can you imagine going to work, man, getting killed? That's fucking nuts, bro. The tire shop hummed with its usual rhythm. Morning customers came in, and when tires were mounted and balanced, and the familiar smell of rubber filled the air. Billy stood behind the front counter, handling paperwork, greeting customers with his. Okay. The 21-year-old Marlon Lawrence moved through the shop that morning, performing his duties as a tire technician. He worked under Billy's management, handling physical labor, and kept the business running, mounting tires, checking air pressures, and rotating. Wheels for customers who poured in through the day. It was honest work. That kind of builds calluses and teaches patience. What thoughts ran through Marlon's mind that morning remains a mystery. Police later learned precious little about what drove the young technician to violence. The shop surveillance camera captured only routine movements, ordinary interactions, and mundane dance of a workplace going on about his business. Yeah. Sometime around 1 p.m., Billy gave Marlon instructions about a task. Witnesses later tell the police about this moment, through the specifics of what was said remain frustratingly vague. Was it about a customer's car, a scheduling issue? Whatever their words were, they would be amongst the last Billy ever spoke. The shop continued its rhythm for a few more minutes. Other employees worked on their vehicles, unaware that their word was about to shatter. Billy returned to his position behind the counter, possibly taking notes of the inventory and answering phone calls. The Monday details of running the tire shop don't stop. Just tragedy is about to strike. It says Marlon approached from behind. The surveillance footage that detectives would view later showed the young technician walking towards his boss with calculated purpose. Although Billy never saw it coming, the first shot struck him in the back, sending him, lurching forward against the counter. Before the manager could turn, Marlon fired again, striking him in the face. The sound of the gunshot shattered the afternoon calm. Another employee working somewhere in the shop heard the unmistakable crack of gunfire and immediately grabbed a phone to call 911. The call came in approximately at 1:10 p.m. The young technician walked calmly to his vehicle outside, placed his handgun inside, and then waited. What the fuck? So he shot the man, went to his car, put the gun in his car, and then waited. And this was in Dallas. This was in Texas, y'all. So Dallas police arrived within minutes, finding the scene of chaos and confusion. Billy lay wounded behind the counter, bleeding from his catastrophic injuries. Dallas Fire Department rescue crews rushed him to a nearby hospital, working frantically to stabilize the manager. But the damages was too severe. The bullet had done their work too well, and he was pronounced dead shortly after the arrival, leaving behind a wife, 2 children, his mother, and a brother. Marlon remained at the scene. And what the fuck? Why did you stay there? And offered no resistance as they handcuffed him and placed him in the back of the patrol car. The other employees stood in shock, trying to process what they just witnessed. It said James pulled into the parking lot expecting to chat with his friend, grab lunch, and talk about nothing important, the way friends do. Instead, he found yellow tape stretched across the entrance, and police cruisers blocking the driveway. Officers moved purposely around the building, their expressions grim. He asked an officer what was going on, but only got vague responses. But the ongoing investigation, James stood there and believed, watching as detectives entered and exited the building. The timestamp of the phone read 1:45 p.m. Less than an hour had passed since the shooting, and already the world felt different. That's crazy, man. For you to shoot your boss, bro, and stand there. Like, what was you thinking about, bro? Like, what type of words was said, bro? Like, if you was that pissed off, man, get the fuck on and walk off. You know what I'm saying? And just get up out of there, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? I don't understand. He say, notice the name Marlon. The fall guy, Marlon's fault, LOL. He say, not the company or the system. They arrived 30 minutes late. Uh, I don't necessarily want to get on the name. I just want to know what type of what type of headspace was this young man in? Again, as I'm reading the young man stayed there. He stood there. After he shot the man in the back and he turned around, he shot him in the face. He walked outside, politely put his gun in the back inside of his car, and he waited for the police to arrive. Um, Ain't no conversation. Listen, y'all, ain't that much talking in the world, bro. For me to want to go get a gun, pull out my gun, and shoot somebody in the fucking face, I just don't understand that. That's just not something that you know what I'm saying. That ain't an understanding that, like, why? You know what I'm saying? And my thing is too, man. Don't get me wrong. I do understand this, and let me tell y'all something. This because I just had an incident that the chef, well, not with me, but the young lady was telling me the chef came up to the job the other day and cussed everybody out, told their ass he was gonna fire their ass and replace them and shit like that, and cussing at them. And don't get me wrong. I was telling people that, when you're in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Chefs can be assholes. Chefs can be narcissists. Chefs can be wanting everything to be perfect, right? You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I'm not excusing the way people talk. You know what I'm saying? I was just watching Hell Kitchens earlier too. But a lot of chefs talk like that. You know what I'm saying? If you think that's something that you can't handle or something that you can't do, don't get into that type of industry. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers can get anal when they inside that kitchen, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when production ain't moving like how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Or people is undercooking or overcooking or fucking up, you know what I'm saying, the menu of the meal. Like that tends to cause stress, not necessarily the speed of service or the amount of people that's in the building, but you know what I'm saying? Like, man, when you know this is what you doing all the time, and then it's like, oh shit, we gotta hurry up and everybody. I've been in restaurants, man, where people just panicking at the end of the day. We have a smooth day, everything go good, shit. It never fails. I have never been in a restaurant, you guys. Well, when it gets busy or when shit happens or a special order comes in, man, it's always a panic. But at the end of the day, it's always handled. Like, I don't get the panic. I don't get the frustration. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Now, what people need to realize too, if it's busy as fuck on certain days, bro, this is the business. This is what we here for. This is you know what I'm saying? You can't go until we're like, God damn, cut the phones off. God, no, man, we here to make money, bro. It's a business, you know what I'm saying? If we here to make money and we here to get it, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you got to be super worker, super employee. But my thing is, man, it's a job. If you know you're going to work a job, put your mind and the frame and the understanding of I'm working a job, so I have to take instructions. I have to follow instructions. I have to do things as such. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, unless shit, I come up here and I try to talk about financial freedom all the time and tell people what to do, but people don't want to do that. So if you're not going to do that and help yourself achieve financial freedom, if you have to go to a job, man, go to your job and do it well. Even if you don't like the motherfucker, you still get up every fucking day and just bitch and complain. No, man, we can't do that. Can't do- We can't do that. My goodness. You say names is important to them, not us. He say we just read it in the headlines. LOL. It's all concerned. It all connects, sadly. He say your cops can be involved with murder, suicide, and the secure scene. Now they're writing speeding tickets and they're soldiers. We all need to get that. I understand what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. I definitely understand what you're saying, Soviet Shark, but it ain't always like that. Sometimes these fucking people are just fucking crazy, bro. It's insane, bro. It make no damn sense. What this? Hold on, yo. Yeah, but that's crazy, man. This young man, he 21, so excuse me, y'all. God damn, I gotta wake up. Um, he only 21, so that's tragic, bro. Like, and then like you did this shit at work. You did this shit in front of people. You did this shit on a camera, bro. Like ain't no excuse for that. So be it. I get what you're saying. I know how the systems are. I know, the powers that be in these systems, right? We get all that. But at what point do the individual takes accountability for his or her? Why the fuck is it like that? Okay. But when does the individual take accountability for his or her own fuck up? You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong, man. Don't get me wrong. I always, try to advocate and try to bring, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to necessarily say it was a thing of mental health. The man probably just said some shit he ain't like and just flipped out. But shit, but you can't just flip out like that. We can't just say that, you know what I'm saying? He said just saying most making a living in this crazy world with us, LOL cooperate, even if they being assholes, they respond to being real. I understand they say we all should, but we don't follow the same teachings. Don't get me wrong, but bro, but damn, even if I gave you some instruction, bro, that don't mean shoot me in the fucking back, and when I turn around, shoot me in the face. And then you gonna sit there and wait for the police to come? What type of nut job is you, bro? You know what I'm saying? What type of nut job is you? You sitting there waiting. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I got a little bit more details on the boxing star Anthony Joshua injured in a fatal car crash in Nigeria. Okay, so I got a little bit more details on that. So boxing champion Anthony Joshua was among those injured in a fatal car crash in Nigeria on Monday, official says. It says Joshua was in the backseat of a vehicle traveling along Ogun, Lagos Expressway when the crash, which left two others dead, occurred, according to multiple reports. A Nigerian official said that Joshua suffered minor injuries and was otherwise fine. Joshua was seated behind the driver with another person beside him. Eyewitnesses told Nigerian The Punch that there was also a passenger sitting beside the driver, making four occupants in a Lexus that crashed. His security detail was in the vehicle behind them, before the crash. Ogun State Police Commissioner Lanre Onguwalo told ESPN that the tire on Joshua's vehicle burst. So his tire popped, which caused the driver to crash into an idle truck parked alongside the road. Okay, see, now that seems suspicious too. You feel me? Like the wheel just popped. Like, why the fuck did it just pop? I mean, don't get me wrong. Things like this happen, right? You just never know. Air pressure, low pressure, roll over a nail or anything. Oh, but you know what I'm saying? But this Joshua, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I get in the vehicle should be inspected. Because you got to think about it. We're in Nigeria. We driving through countries and shit we don't know nothing about, bro. Like, for me to have a pop tire and then for us to have to get out, what if it just popped and we slowed down and then we having to get out and then we got to change this tire and then we don't know what's going to happen? Like, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? That's just too much. So Joshua is the son of British. So Joshua is the son. Okay, well, this is why he was there. Okay, so Joshua is the son of British Nigerian parents. What the fuck is a British Nigerian? Anyway, British Nigerian parents. He spent time at Nigerian boarding school when he was younger, but returned to Britain after his parents got divorced. He participated in the spectacle against Jake Paul earlier this month. He knocked Paul out in a fight, picking up the 29th win of his professional career. Joshua is a three-time, I thought he was two-time. Here we go. It's a three-time heavyweight champion. He has held the well, because super heavyweight is different. So he's held, because that's why they saying two, because super heavyweight is not really, don't get me wrong, it's a weight class, but people don't, you know what I'm saying? So he's held the WBA Super Heavyweight Championship, the IBF Heavyweight Championship, and the WBO Heavyweight Championship. So he didn't get a chance to unify with the WBC. So he lost his titles against Oleksandr Usyk back in September 2021. Mm, mm, mm. It is unclear when Joshua will be back in the ring. Hey man, listen. Hopefully, no time soon. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we seen what happened to. We see what happened to oh my God, what's his name? The boy that the man that Terrence Crawford fought. What was his name? Oh my goodness, I can't think of the boxing name. Earl Spence. He was in a car accident, went into, you know what I'm saying, went into this fight with Terrence Crawford and got the shit beat out of him. I'm talking about got the shit beat out. Why am I yarning and shit? Got the shit beat out of him. So Anthony Joshua, please don't come back to the ring no time soon. You know what I'm saying? He say don't add up the scene to allow that someone it, but some will be shown. He just said the done. I get it. And most cops in the media aren't showing kicking down the stairs, saving kids from fire, calls in the fire department 20 minutes away. Actions needed now. They never show that. Yeah, you know, but I mean, again, man, you know, that because like I tell people, man, it ain't the police job to protect us as no fucking citizens or the fire department job to come protect. That's not what they here for, bro. They here to protect property and the law, not the people. Because we are not people, according to, you know what I'm saying, the writings and according to the Constitution and a few other documents, we're not people. So, I mean, you don't have any rights. This is fact. So, Soviet, when we get mistreated, or when we speak on or talk about or say the things that we feel as though that's you know tends to show or give us this mistreatment, you know, we got to understand that we're not even part of this vicious cycle. You know, we just living in it, and we were captured and thrown into the fire of this vicious cycle that we call life and economics over here in America. So well, shit, and all over the fucking globe, if you want to be technical about it. You know what I'm saying? Even in Europe, man, this shit is crazy. You know, uh, but I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, we're humans. Shit, we fuck up. He said, but it's fueled by humans. I say humans' natural state is to protect. Yes, I know what you're saying, but those breakaways are what the real is. And I understand that, yes, and the world is filled with humans, but the world is filled with humans who are obverse towards one another. Like so we don't get along. This is a systematic, or this is a place where systems put humans against other humans, and we humans come up with social constructs, and we add race and colorism to our lives, and we separate shit, you know, and we use those things to separate or to say that one is inferior to another, and that's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I hear what you saying, Soviet, but like that, like what you saying ain't reality. What I'm saying is reality. I mean, and I'm not saying that me and you can't love each other, get along, and be friends and be great and die for it. But you got to understand that's not the rest of the fucking world. That's not the norm. The normal. The normal is that there's black folks, there's white folks, there's Asian folks. It's different people, and the normalization of society is that we are the worst of these people, right? And here it go. How are we the worst of these people? You know what? I got something I want to play to you. Hold on, let me see if I can find this. I might have to go back. Let me see. Did I save it? Uh, that's crazy, man. But this shit didn't even come to my. Oh no, I'm on it wrong. I'm like, what the hell? No. Why am I sending shit, man? I'm steady trying to send shit to my shit and it ain't coming. Here you go. Check this out real quick, y'all. Here's some. I'm gonna play a few things, man. I'm gonna play a few things for y'all. This, you know, I'll be coming across shit and I'll be finding shit that's interesting and yeah, liking to share stuff with my people. Liking to share stuff with my people. There we go. All right, y'all, take a listen.
Intelligence is rebellion. And the educational system in America is totally against rebellion. It's all about acquiescence. You acquiesce to the authority, even though the authority is wrong. You want to call Indians the first people in America when you know black people were here before Indians. You know Indians are a mixed race. You know this genetically. You know this, right? You want to say Columbus created America, we still have Columbus Day. You know it's not true. You even got a new movie coming out with Christian Bale as Moses, and they are recreating the Sphinx with a European face. Even though you know Napoleon blew the face off of the Sphinx, and you can look at the Sphinx today, and it has the same African features of Southern Africans. You know all of this. You're not trying to educate us, you're trying to program us, right? And until black upper echelon, so-called educated Negro, right? Until they say, no, fuck that. We want to take ownership back of our education. We want to take ownership of our narrative. But I believe that the bourgeoisie has sold out the roots of the tree they came from for a branch in the tree they want to be in. That's what I believe, right? So understand, who was the light bearer in the Bible? His name was Lucifer, the light bearer. When you graduate from school, you're considered an alumni, an alumnus. Is that related to the Illuminati, one who is illuminated? Buddha, the enlightened one, right? Did they get the Bible in reverse? What did the devil do to God that made him an outcast? He rebelled. You motherfuckers is scared to rebel against the God of your mediocre life. The white supremacist authority. When will we rise and become Lucifer of the game? Nah, I'm better than this. I don't believe none of this shit y'all talking about. I want to do what I want to do. I want to do for my people the way I want to do for my people. I want to take control of the educational system. I see so many niggas hanging it on their, wearing it on their chest that, oh, I graduated from here and I did this and I did that. But you ain't shit when it comes to helping your people. You got niggas out there right now talking about 5 types of conscious black people you should avoid. What? That's what we talking about? But you ain't gonna avoid Christians. And ain't nobody caused more damage and pillage on planet Earth than Christians punking everybody out of their indigenous beliefs with force. So do you understand what I'm saying here? If you don't have knowledge of self, you don't have education, right? And if you don't control the knowledge of yourself, you don't have freedom. You're dead, waiting for somebody to tell you what to think. End of the day, it's going to come a time where we have to stand up and take ownership of what's rightfully ours. Money, success ain't the way. First off, money is a tool of debt. It's debt slavery. Technically, they call it fiat money. We know it's fake. So when I hear the affluent say, get an education, which is devoid of you not in education. Most African-American students, regardless of a level of education, you could go to Harvard, you still don't read as well as a white man. That's proven. You still don't read as well as the white dude at Harvard with you. He's 4 years better at reading than you are. Do you understand? You're not in the education picture. You're not in the education narrative. You're not in the religious narrative. You are a participant And when they get sick of you participating because you uncomfortable with your current status and you decide to stand up, guess what happens to your ass? They're always in that position because you're always willing to play ball.
Yeah.
Now, when you stop playing ball and you create your own fucking game, that's when you move into harm's way. Charles Barkley, Stephen A. Smith. That's when you move into harm's way. Listen, Harry Belafonte, Farrakhan, Martin Luther King, they all said way back when, we are integrating our people into a burning house. And you got niggas still running to put out the flames.
Yeah.
No, let it burn. Fire, in a spiritual sense, is a purifier. You want to be mad because Exodus is out and Christian Bale is playing Moses? This ain't the first time this bullshit done happened. Right? Who played? They did a movie called The Mahdi. It was about the Mahdi of Sudan. Who played the Mahdi? Sudan is Africa, South Africa, Central Africa, right below Egypt. Who played El Mahdi? Arabic word, El Mahdi, El Mahdi, the guide. Who played this black man from Sudan?
Tom Cruise.
Lawrence Olivier. They've been doing this shit for years. Your culture is there because you don't know it's yours. Right? It's theirs because you don't know it's yours. Do you understand? White people are negrophobic and negrophilic. They scared of you and love you at the same time. They are negrophiles. They love your rhythm. They love your lips. They love your ass. They love your music. They love your energy, but they scared of you. Do we not see this?
I feel you 100%, brother.
That's how you reclaim the narrative. Fuck what they think of you and rewrite it. And be fearless enough to move yourself into harm's way. Because that's where you're going to be when you seek freedom and independence.
Yes, sir. That's facts. That's where you're going to be if you seek freedom and independence. If you seeking freedom and independence, and you're going to be in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? If you seeking freedom and independence, you most definitely are going to be in harm's way. Most definitely. They say you ladies feel for the conscious time. Yeah. That's how you want it. Okay, what was Damn, his son got locked up. I just seen the post. It says this, Beyonce L. It said, you ladies fell for the conscious con men who entice you with the dream of community and living free, when men are not capable or able to facilitate nor lead community. The conscious era sold dreams of living in paradise, but the reality is women were mistreated and left broken with babies from demons. It said, I've left a few off in the pics, but the majority of the conscious con men are in jail, prison, or for harm women in church. Okay, for harming women in church. So this is what I want to say. This is what I'm willing to say. I'm not against the conscious community or the conscious movement, right? So this statement that this lady made, I'm not trying to talk honest because I want to do this correctly. Like, you seem to be misinformed, or you seem to be uneducated on how this works. So the first guy that she got up here is Nunzio. What's this guy, man? He just went to good and called himself the three God or whatever the fuck his name is. Bro, that was a fucking scam. Bro, if you couldn't see that shit was a scam from a mile of fucking way, you a fucking fool. Yep, and I gotta be quaint and I gotta be straight up for it right now. I had to be a fucking fool, bro. This shit was all a fucking scam with him, right? It was a fucking scam. You know what I'm saying? Rashad Jamal. Um, I really don't know much about Rashad Jamal. I never really got into him like that. I know he's from Chicago. I know he was talking some good shit, so I necessarily don't know what was going on with him, right? But I do know the case about and this is allegedly because I don't know about abuse and pedophilia, whatever the case may be. Uh, he didn't necessarily attach himself to a conscious community. It's just people brought him into that. There's no such thing as a fucking conscious community. Like I guess you can when you set in sectors, but my thing is, listen, you're here for the message, not the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Like I could sit up here and tell y'all how to receive financial freedom, or how to treat your women, or how to treat your kids, or how to do this, or how to do that all day. But that don't mean I ain't a fucked up individual, or that don't mean I ain't practicing what I preach. But let me tell you this. And when I decided to come do things like that to y'all, I say, well, look, well, let me change this. Let me not do this. Let me show this. Let me present a different way. Because I always heard that, you know what I'm saying, just adhere to the message and don't shoot the messenger. But then I'm like, no, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to push a message, and if I'm going to be a messenger of that message to embody the messenger. So I do believe in that. So that's why I chose to move differently. You feel me? Then the next brother, Young Pharaoh, great man, great brother. I just think he was misinformed and misled down his path. But abuse and mistreating women, I can't say that, Phil. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't say that. Dr. Malachi York, the brother created the New Wapian community. I know a little bit about it. Listen, man, I don't know what went on with that, but he was bringing brothers and sisters into, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm taking it. See, we harping on the individual, man. Listen, man, it's a motherfucker that stay right next door to you in the same house that you love like a motherfucker. But when he go outside in them streets, he a fucking demon. I don't want to hear this shit, man. Now, I will say that I would prefer my messenger to be of the message and not just be a motherfucker carrying it. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, shit, you sent messages, shit. Some of them was cowards. They knew they couldn't go to war fight. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers was spies and shit. Like, come on, man. That's just the way the world is. Then you got Brother Polite. Yes, I used to rock with Brother Polite, man. I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't. I'm saying I used to rock with Brother Polite. Brother Polite is also a follower of Brother Malachi. He's not necessarily a Nuwapian. He started his own thing and tried to, get his own community or whatever the case may be. And, he's in jail because, he was supposed to be messing with one of his wife's daughter or something to that effect. So I don't want to speak on the actual case, and I don't know. But I do know the outcome of it and what he wanted and what he got, what he went in there for. And he didn't go in there for what they charged him for, but I mean, evidence say that, it's possible, plausible, and 85% that he did do what he did do, but we're going to save face and just charge him with this and drop that. I get it. Again, just like the first one with this Nunzio guy. Come on, man. This motherfucker started off dirty. You feel me? And see, and these are things that people have to watch and people have to, pay attention to this shit. Next thing you know, man, he hooked up with Sarnetta TV. And matter of fact, all these brothers that I named have came through, except for Malachi Z. York, came through Sarnetta, and Jamal have came through Sarnetta TV. The young pharaohs, the Nuzios, the Third Eye God, you know what I'm saying? The young pharaoh, all these brothers, the polites, they came through Sarnetta. Malachi Z. York didn't come through Sarnetta. He been doing this thing for the longest. Then they got his son up here. No, not his son. What's this guy named Yada? I think his name Yada something. You know what I'm saying? When I first got on him, he was talking about, when I first heard him, he was talking about helping women eat certain foods to stop their periods because a period ain't natural. I'm listening to this like, bro, come on, bro, certain shit that we hear as people, bro, y'all, I don't give a fuck if I wasn't as real red or if I was just as the researching motherfucker that I was. Some of this shit just be sounding crazy, man. Y'all can't believe it. Like, how can you? But I understand, man, because it was shit. We do it every day. He said, pesky blacks ruining the game, LOL. It ain't them shit. It ain't just them. We got some white folks, some Spanish folks. Shit. The white folk fucked up everything. You know what I'm saying? We just try to get a piece of our fucked up. Oh shit, man. I'm keeping it 100, man. He said also, and I'm using the white and black thing because that's the social constructs that we all know and that we all, I'm gonna say we all identify, but most of us identify with, you feel me? And so many have been in harm's way and they all get taken out. He said, since the Bible, they covered their privates. When God said, what did you do? Eating an apple, you'd cover your mouth and your hands, not your privates. It was the seed, it was a seed planted. He says, do you understand this from other shit, but how scared they are of us? Our power, poison in the food, water, air, everything. Thoughts, they are terrified of what you truly are. And most definitely, man, most definitely, they're scared of who you are. Because when you wake up and we realize that there's no such thing as a white man or a black man or an Asian man or a Mexican man, it's just a man. Now, this is what I will say. This is what I will say. If you were created and you believe in the Bible and the system of that Bible, there's always going to be someone that's being favored. There's always going to be someone that's superior. That's just life. That's the yin and the yang and the balance and the duality of energy. You know what I'm saying? So, and I do think, shit, we might have been that motherfucking people that was, you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers was jealous and shit. Like, let me knock these motherfuckers off, man. They be running this shit too long. Or even if we ain't mistreating motherfuckers, and we treating y'all well. Sometimes I believe that. I don't know. I don't know how that shit, but you know what I'm saying? He said, Moon responsible for a lot of that. K sounds crazy, but the science is not, LOL. He said, greatest trick is fooling God into the devil's game. Well, no, you can't fool God into the devil's game because he's all knowing, right? So a motherfucker that's all knowing already know the game and the trick that's being played. You know what I'm saying? It's just if he want to get into it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Now, if he want to get into it and play that game and allow himself to trick, that's something different. And you because he's all knowing. So yes, he's allowing himself to get tricked. He's allowing himself to be, you know what I'm saying, to have the wolves pulled over.
You want to follow us to a party and have some fun?
Sorry, but black men don't cheat.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real shit. I got some more things I want to let check this one out, y'all. And this is about the.
Why does every American school let a random company walk in?
And this is about pictures being taken in school. Check this out.
American school let a random company walk in and photograph every single kid. Year after.
That's a little creepy when you put it like that.
Year after year, like clockwork. Why is it normalized that a third-party corporation collects a high-resolution image of every child in the country?
Wow. I've never thought about it like that before.
They claim it's harmless. But look into who owns them. Follow the money and you land in the same place. BlackRock, Vanguard, the silent architects with stakes in defense, surveillance, and data firms. Why do these financial giants want the largest photo database of American children? Facial recognition needs training data, massive data sets. The younger, the better to track identity over time. What better supply chain than schools? A captive population, full compliance. If the goal was just prints, the industry wouldn't be consolidated under the same umbrellas that shape governments. The same firms investing in predictive policing and biometric identification. Why does every school hand over the face of every child to the forces that shape the world from the shadows?
After doing a quick research here, I found that there is a company called Life Touch Photography, which is owned by Shutterfly. Shutterfly is owned by Apollo Global Management, and Apollo Global Management The biggest three investors, BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. Evil knows no ends.
Why does every
Why are you mad that my single looks more? Why are you mad?
And check this out. So, remember when I was telling y'all about 75th and South Shore, that the feds and ICE had came and raided a building on 75th and South Shore, right? And then, before the holidays or before Thanksgiving, they wanted all these people up out of this building, right? And then we looked into who owned this building, right? We looked into it and it was Wells Fargo. Now, it was two men who founded Wells Fargo and their families are set for life. But now, once you get inside of Wells Fargo and you see these two men who own Wells Fargo who are no longer here and have just got shares in the company, then once you dig deeper behind Wells Fargo, guess who you find, y'all? You find BlackRock. You find Vanguard. Because they were putting people out of these homes. And I'm like, well, because the tenants took the people to court and they were just asking for $2,500 and then they was asking, you know what I'm saying, for help with the move and stuff like that or help with placement, you know what I'm saying, while they found somewhere to stay. All right, so don't tell me why I did all this and went down this rabbit hole. But come to find out, Wells Fargo owns the building, subcontract out taking care of the building to somebody. But behind Wells Fargo, we looked at the two old white men that owned it, right? But once we go behind that, because they don't own it no more, that's what you find. You find the Black Rocks, you find the Vanguard, and so on and so forth, who are investors in this company. And investors, actually, the financiers who handle a lot of billionaires' money. You know what I'm saying? And it's this shit crazy, y'all. We have to start paying attention. Every fucking thing ain't a conspiracy. It's just real shit. Real shit. Because what are the chances of me just scrolling and shit and hearing shit like that and then really reading the article and really seeing what Wells Fargo and the owners and then really seeing who the investors is and these investors are the same name of money that and I'm gonna go into so now I didn't go into Life Touch and do all the extra shit, but I'm going to do the follow-up. And if Vanguard and Black State and Black Rock and all these motherfuckers pop up, I mean, I ain't gonna say we getting somewhere, but you know what I'm saying? We might be shaking a few feathers. We might just be on to something. You feel me? Hey man, big ups to all my Twitch supporters, big ups to all my Facebook supporters, man, and big ups to all my YouTube followers, man. Give me a share. Give me a like on all platforms, man. I appreciate it. Give me a share, give me a like on all platforms. And don't forget, man, come on over here to the YouTube channel, sub up. We do this thing every Monday to Sunday, man. We always got something going on for the people, man. You know, we love the people. We're going to be broadcasting a little bit later on tonight as well. 9 p.m. Central Time. Today is Manly Man Day. Right now, I'm just doing a little bit of convo, man. Just wanted to come up here and talk and touch bases with the people. You know what I'm saying? I got to make a few runs. Hopefully, I'll be able to make them. But yeah, man. So, but like, again, what are the chances, man? You know, everybody always say, my Uncle P, Uncle Prometheus, man, when he always in the building, follow the money kind, follow the money kind, follow the money kind. I always say that. Well, not only him, a lot of people be like, follow the money. A lot of people be like, follow the money. Let me see what else I got for you. People all over the world. Do, 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 do.
So they used to actually have devices where they could communicate with each other through these glass sphere objects, through the power of the ether. And bear in mind, this was in the 1800s. They had far more advanced technology than we do have now. And the buildings back this evidence up as well. They essentially had FaceTime in the 1800s through these devices. Not to mention, they could create free energy through the buildings and the shapes of these buildings, through those big antennas that you can see on the buildings that would harness atmospherical energy through metals like copper and mercury, specifically red mercury. So then you have to ask the question, where did all this technology go? And why did they remove this free energy technology? And you have to understand that they removed this technology because almost all of it utilized free energy from the ether as the fifth element. And the ether was available to everyone as the ether is infinite and it was free. But the Rockefellers could not profit from the ether because free energy cannot have a profit to it. So then during World War I, all of these buildings alongside the ether,
What in tarnations? It's gone. What's going on?
Were destroyed, and then all of the documents about the ether were completely fabricated. And that's exactly why you have the electricity you have today, because the profits are extremely high and they can actually sell it, unlike the ether. So
What's going on? This is Gemma Baptiste de la Portier, and he was an Italian who wrote many books on his studies. He wrote about philosophy, poisons, black magic, occult. One book in particular was called Natural Magic, and you ain't gonna believe what he did. This guy was crossbreeding humans with animals. Look at the size of that guy's head. In his studies, he went on to say that certain humans will take the characteristics of an animal. If you look like a pig, you're probably gonna act like a pig. We talk about hybrids and clones all the time. But like I said before, there's nothing new under the sun. What in tarnation?
Yeah.
You look good. Happy birthday.
I don't know about all that. That's just, that shit there was just a little bit too. Yeah, you did with a little bit, but hold on, check this out. I got some other shit for you. Check this out, y'all.
Didn't know they ate Nat Turner. You didn't know they kicked the heads off of babies. You didn't know that they ate us in general. You didn't know that they used your teeth as goddamn their teeth. You didn't know that they used your skin to make leather shoes, leather in general. You didn't know that they put your hair in the furniture to stuff it. You don't know who you're messing with. You don't know who you are also in the world trying to integrate with. But it's not your fault. The information was definitely erased, policed. You weren't allowed to know it. And now you don't know. So what are you going to teach your kids? Nothing. So what are they going to do? Go into a world also not knowing even less than you. Buy these books, pass them down, so your generation, your lineage can understand and know who they're going out into the world dealing with. They were her property. The Willie Lynch letter, the delectable Negro, and slavery by another name.
They used to take our women that were pregnant and hang them upside down and take a knife starting from their puberty line by the vagina and slice it all the way down to their chest so the baby could fall out on the floor, to fuck up all the other mothers so they'll teach their kids to obey their master, to not go against him, to not try him.
And did you know that they had a game called the African Dodger, where you would stick your head through a hole at a carnival and they would throw baseballs at your head? I'm talking about knocking your eyes out, knocking your teeth out, all type of stuff, man. I'm talking about these people is vicious on a whole nother level. You hear me?
Wow.
I miss the days when niggas drunk Hennessy.
No, I don't know about that. But yeah, man. A lot of shit. Hold on. Got another one for y'all.
People think Thanksgiving is just food and family, but the whole ritual is symbolic, even the turkey on the table. And what nobody talks about is why that bird is called a turkey in the first place. The name ain't random. See, when Europeans first came across this bird in the 1500s, they didn't know what to call it. But at the same time, they were obsessed with one thing, the Ottoman Turks. The Ottoman Turks are the black-influenced Islamic empire that had Europe shook. It was the empire that controlled the trade routes, the empire that reminded Europe of the Moors who ruled Spain for 700 years, the empire that they were terrified would rise again. So anything that came through Ottoman trade routes used to get labeled turkey this or turkey that, turkey wheat, turkey stone, turkey rugs, exotic birds, exotic spices, Didn't matter what it actually was. See, in Africa, they have a bird called the guinea fowl that Europeans associated with the black Ottomans that they called the Turkish or turkey fowl. So when Europeans came to the Americas and found this big, powerful bird that resembles the guinea fowl, they named it turkey. Not because it came from Turkey, but because they symbolically associated with the Turks that they feared. Now fast forward to Thanksgiving. You think it's a coincidence that the centerpiece of the celebration is the turkey? No. It's psychological warfare in ritual form. See, Thanksgiving was created to celebrate dominion and conquest, survival after massacre, a new nation rising through blood and land theft. And the turkey on the table becomes symbolic food, a quiet ritual of we devoured our enemies, we conquered the land, we overcame the Turks, the Blackamoors, the indigenous, and now God has blessed our expansion. That's the hidden subtext. That's why the holiday is rooted in feasting after violence, blessing the land after taking it, celebrating survival after somebody else's genocide, and symbolically eating or devouring the other. It's not just a meal, it's a memory, it's a spell, it's a message encoded in tradition. So when you see that turkey on the table, understand what you're looking at. It's a symbol of Europe's ancient fear, a shadow of the Black Ottoman Empire. It's a ritual reenactment of conquest dressed up as family dinner. And once you see it, now you can't unsee it, because symbols never lie, only the stories around them do. My name is Rob Blackstorm. Peace, power, and prosperity to you. One love to everybody. Follow me for more wisdom and insight. People think Thanksgiving.
What y'all think? What y'all think? Last one of the day, man.
These Illuminati refer to their offspring in their publications as their children, their offspring. They refer to your offspring as kids. You have kids because you're just like a goat. Sheeple. You're sheeple.
We're being led like sheep to the slaughter. I don't know if you've ever seen sheep go to the slaughter, but they are generally led by a Judas goat. The Judas goat will bring them all the way up the ramp, and right before they drop the trap on the sheep, the Judas goat steps to the side.
When you understand that Europe dominated the world for almost 1,600 years and the Vatican dominated Europe, the Vatican dominated the old world order. Those banking families that were the Roman Catholic banking families of Europe were the powers of the world. They dominated the world. With the coming of America, America becomes known as the New World. Remember Columbus discovering the New World. When we hear the word New World Order, we're talking about a fraternal order of power, religion, money, operating out of the New World, America.
But a satanic, occultic, evil form of power. The big picture, they want it all. They want to enslave your child, your wife, your mother. There isn't anything that you ever had. There isn't anything that you own. There isn't any right that you possess that they're not planning on taking away.
These Illuminati refer to the...
What y'all think? Okay, we got Frank in the building. Well, Frankie. Frankie said, he said, Beardy, what's going on, my ninja? What's happening, my boy? What's happening, man? Just sitting here playing some shit for the people, man. You know, I be scrolling, man. You know how motherfuckers be up sometime, man. If you But yeah, like I was saying, man, just Sinatra, man. I be up, man, and I be finding things. I be wanting to. Well, I ain't gonna say that I be wanting to play. It's just shit that just be interesting, to me, anyways. And I just be liking to, sometimes play it back for the people. You know what I'm saying? See what the people be thinking about certain shit. That's all. Then it's the midday, man. Came up here to just, what I'm saying, holler at my people. I was supposed to come on a little bit earlier than what I did, but I ain't get a chance to. Check this out, y'all. I have some things to do.
Violent crimes. And my question always is, no, we don't. Because what the fuck are we considering violent crimes? Now let's get into these percentages per the FBI and the DOJ. So you can't say, oh, what's the source? Nigga, the source, motherfucker. Now, America seems to have this like obsession with black crime, even though it's complete propaganda. Black people make up 13 to 15% of the population, yet less than 3% are ever convicted of violent crimes, and under 0.5% of the total U.S. population, while most crime across all races is interracial, right? Over 80% of both black and white victims are harmed by offenders of their own race, but only black on black crime is sensationalized. So when white people start to act scared when they see black people, they should act the same way when they see other white people, right? Meanwhile, nigga, listen. Despite being just 28% of the U.S. population, the FBI and the DOJ data show white men commit the majority of the nation's worst violent crimes. 55% of kidnapping, 56% of rapes, 58% of mass shootings. They are also 59% of the child pornography arrests, 62% of the statutory rapes. They are also over 63% of prostitution solicitations, over 68% of the National Firearms Act violations, and over 75% of the incest prosecutions. Yet their criminality is rarely racialized. The real roots of violence in black communities are white-made systems, and I don't give a fuck how it make you feel. These are the white-made systems: black codes, Jim Crow, redlining, sundown towns, FHA, and the GI Bill exclusions, COINTELPRO, the war on drugs, the crack and powder disparity, mass incarceration, and deliberate disinvestments. So the next time you see a stupid motherfucker saying some shit like, oh, black people are always trying to be a victim, or even you about to fix your lips to say some stupid ass shit like that, remember, those things I just listed ended fairly recently. So the facts are, history says we're not trying to be the victim. We are. And blaming black people for crime is like kidnapping someone, forcing them into a fight for survival, and then labeling them Adolf Hitler when they defend themselves, because crime is not a reflection of blackness, but of America's engineered oppression. Catch you later, it's your boy. So I always see people.
I liked it, that one. I heard that one, man. I had to look some of that shit up, and he wasn't lying. A lot. I looked a lot. That shit. Now, usually when I hear these bitches, man, I be thinking in entertainment purposes and value and shit like that. You feel me? I ain't gonna get off into it like that. But that one, I looked a lot at it. He wasn't lying. Well, he wasn't lying. That shit crazy. Oh, got another one.
You gonna want to share this out with everybody that you know. That's a critical thinker. Now, back over here to Dred Scott. He was misidentifying as an African American. So the Supreme Court said, okay, since you want to be an African American, we're gonna rule that you're not a citizen. Look, the ruling also declared the Missouri Compromise unconstitutional, stating Congress could not prohibit slavery in the U.S. Territories and that enslaved people were property. Damn!
Google that shit. I ain't lying to you.
Now you might say, I thought the Emancipation Proclamation freed the so-called slaves.
1865.
Cap. The Emancipation Proclamation set up by Abraham Lincoln did not free the slaves. The Emancipation Proclamation, what it did was it commissioned slavery by voluntary consent.
Here I come. Oh, here I come.
The 13th Amendment, specifically, it created a second-tier level of citizenship. So you would say a second-class citizenship for people that identify as slave brands. So if you identify as a person of color, slave brand. Pan-African, slave brand. Black man, black woman, slave brand. Indian, slave brand. That's what the 13th Amendment was established to do. The Emancipation Proclamation didn't free y'all. They lied to y'all.
You can't handle the truth. In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
And see, the cognitive dissonance in your head, I'll be like, nah, Kush, it couldn't have been like that. What you mean? What about civil rights? What about all the civil rights and the NAACP? Yeah, hold on. You want a receipt?
I'm a killer. I'm about to kill him.
The Supreme Court declared the Civil Rights Act of 1875 unconstitutional in the 1883 civil rights cases.
You think you can do this to me?
Fam, all these civil rights organizations are fraud. They all cap.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Each and every last one of them is capped. But they ain't gonna tell us that. Why not? Because if they told us that, then the game will be over. They can't make these no more.
Let him cook. I'm gonna let him cook.
You gonna want to share this out with everybody that you know. That's a critical thinker. Now, back over here to Dred Scott. He was misidentifying as an African American. So the Supreme Court said, okay, since you want to be an African American, we're gonna rule that you're not a citizen. Look, the ruling also declared the Missouri Compromise unconstitutional, stating Congress could not prohibit slavery in the U.S. territories and that enslaved people were property.
Damn.
Google that shit. I ain't lying to you.
Now you might say, I thought the Emancipation Proclamation freed the so-called slaves. Cap. The Emancipation Proclamation set up by Abraham Lincoln did not free the slaves. The Emancipation Proclamation, what it did was it commissioned slavery by voluntary consent.
Here I come. Oh, here I come.
The 13th Amendment, specifically, it created a second-tier level of citizenship. So you would say a second-class citizenship for people that identify as slave brands. So if you identify as a person of color, slave brand. Pan-African, slave brand. Black man, black woman, slave brand. Indian, slave brand. That's what the 13th Amendment was established to do. The Emancipation Proclamation didn't free y'all. They lied to y'all.
You can't handle the truth. In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
And see, the cognitive dissonance in your head, I'll be like, nah, Kush, it couldn't have been like that. What you mean? What about civil rights? What about all the civil rights and the NAACP? Yeah, hold on. You want a receipt?
I'm a killer. I'm about to kill him.
The Supreme Court declared the Civil Rights Act of 1875 unconstitutional in the 1883 civil rights cases.
You think you can do this to me?
Fam, all these civil rights organizations are fraud. They all cap.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
I've been saying that
every last one of them is capped. But they ain't gonna tell us that. Why not? Because if they told us that, then the game will be over. They can't make these no more.
Let him cook. I'm gonna let him cook.
You gonna want to share this out with everybody that you know. That's a critical thinker. Now,
I've been saying that shit for the longest. Shit getting spooky. No, it ain't getting spooky. This shit been spooky, bro. This shit, you hear these dates? You know what I'm saying? You hear these dates? Like, see, and people like, man, how the fuck did they take over when they came over here? That's how the fuck they take over, man. You feel me? They come over here with their language, bro. See, and so this is, and for people that watch me, man, outside of the bullshit that we go through and do on the show when we having fun, like when we really be talking, bro. Like, I always tell people, man, to get into the linguistics, get into that language, man. You know what I'm saying? All you motherfuckers claiming y'all Christians, y'all claiming y'all Israelites, y'all claiming y'all this, y'all claiming y'all Catholics and all this shit. Don't none of you motherfuckers speak Latin. Don't none of you motherfuckers speak Arabic. Don't none of you motherfuckers speak Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Don't none of you motherfuckers speak the language that y'all say that Y'all really gotta wake up, man. Y'all gotta wake up. What got what y'all, we gotta wake up. Even with the law. Even with the law. Now, I'm not going to say that the law hasn't changed or hasn't been displaced because, again, we hear these states, right? But guess what? That shit, even in the Constitution, bro, if you get locked up, you're still a fucking slave. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy previous that I played, you're volunteering yourself to be a citizen to make yourself a slave, man. That, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it's the Quran. If y'all want to, I read all these books. I got these books available, readily and fucking available. But I mean, man, to each his own, man. I ain't here to tell motherfucker what to do. Hey, man, just broaden your horizons. You know what I'm saying? I understand we all have a perspective and we all download and perceive things different. But goddamn it, the facts is the facts, man. You know what I'm saying? How can you can't read some shit just like I can read some shit and we come up with two different understandings? What the fuck? That's not the purpose of comprehension. It just ain't, man. It just ain't. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. You say what the Green Days is going on here. You say understanding the language is all in the front. He said the Bible call it the crafty counsel. He said, look up the real Rick Ross, free Ricky Ross, total story of all this. He said, yeah, yeah, they come here and they talk their language to keep you from knowing what they're talking about. And we'll tell you in your own country you need to learn their language. Total disrespect. He said, facts, always facts. They want to cover it. So yeah, it was indigenous people. Yeah, don't get me wrong, man. I ain't trying to push that black folks is Indian shit and all that old goofy ass shit because they don't really none of that shit really exists. Because y'all got to understand, man, when motherfucker see and fuck that. Hold on. How did they send them people over here, right? You feel me? And they come, fuck that. How did Columbus come over here? Which he didn't get here, but let's just say he did get here. How the fuck did he discover some shit and then these people help feed him and take care of him while he was here? What? What? Why? How the fuck are we going to school for comprehension and learning and understanding and we missed all of that shit? All of it. I get tired of these motherfuckers coming over here and saying, and I was just finna say something about the motherfucking Vikings, Soviet shark. I was just finna say something about the motherfucking. Y'all got to excuse me, man. Y'all got to excuse me, man, on the language, man. I do, you know what I'm saying? So he said, my people, I went to the other day, I tried putting them on game. They looked at me like I'm crazy. I said, they understand once they see tanks and Soviets roaming in the streets. He said it's on the doorstep. Facts. He said Vikings were here first. Old maps here. Just Vikings wasn't here first. That's a lie too. He funded those that wanted the story to be rewritten. That's a lie. Vikings wasn't here first, brother. That's a lie. Don't believe that and stop believing that. And we can talk about it. He said Google Trump orders National Guard to have domestic emergency response teams in every U.S. state and territory. I'm sorry. I'm not lying. Google it right now. He ordered that shit a few weeks ago. Watch 6. That's fact. I'm gonna leave that down right now. But Vikings wasn't here first. He said it's for this year, January. Yeah. I heard about that. But Vikings wasn't here first, brother. It was people. Let me tell you something, man. You know what I'm saying? It was people here every fucking where, bro. You feel me? Everywhere. Every motherfucking where. The Vikings wasn't here first. But what I was gonna say about the Vikings, if y'all can tell us stories in history about how Vikings got on these fucking boats and traveled in the ocean and all this shit and made it and went to the Britain and fought and all this shit. Why? But when it comes to a motherfucker from the continent of Africa, or Alkebulan or Kemet or whatever the fuck you want to call the place, right? Like we couldn't have been on boats and we couldn't have traveled and we couldn't have went here. We couldn't have been there and all this old extra shit, right? This shit is baffling to me. and indigenous, so-called indigenous and natives and Spanish speaking motherfuckers and these so-called what you see in the movie. Y'all do know a lot of these races are mixed races, right? Y'all do know that, right? Like, I don't. So if you into DNA and you're into the purity of things, there's only one. You know what? Y'all look it up, man. I ain't gonna get into this shit, man. You feel me? Because you know, because I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but and I ain't saying this shit to say that one motherfucker's better than another motherfucker. That's not what I'm saying. It's just about the lies that was told. It's about the misunderstanding that we have. It's about the y'all scared or a certain group of individuals scared that since we are the superior or what they think so. No, bro, that ain't even how. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was the motherfuckers going across the world killing and that's what I be trying to tell people, bro. This racial shit is a modern construct. You know what I'm saying? White folk went around killing white folk. They didn't give a fuck who you was. Even read the fucking. Even if they made up stories, these white motherfuckers is. And I don't want to keep saying it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to. I don't want to be sound like because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But they was killing each other, bro. You don't hear no fucking mass stories about Negroes, black folks, melanated folks running rampant across the motherfucking world, killing all people, stealing shit, taking shit. You just don't hear that. World War I ain't a nation of black motherfuckers going against another nation of black motherfuckers. No, that's not what it is. Why don't we know this? Why are we so fucking it's like fuck it, just pull the wool over my head, just cover me. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to know anything. Fuck it. We're gonna send you guys to this school and we're gonna take why? This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy, man. He say tons here first. He said, but Vikings is at least that people can understand have burial mounds for the dead. Yeah, they do. He said, I'm white. That's my shit, LOL. He said there was definitely a global society that collapsed to horrible planetary shit. Got covered up, and we act like we just found it. You know what I'm saying? He says, we came from the Caucasus Mountains from Iran. Now whites want war in Iran. LOL. You see what I'm saying? Right. You see what I'm saying? As we all came from there, I want to go destroy this shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. Facts. He said it's an exit to the inner earth. There, Iran ain't playing ball. LOL. That ain't the only. I mean, it's an interest, not an exit. So, and that's not the only place where it's an interest to the inner earth. So, for people that don't know what the inner earth is, so we have people with the ideology that there are people living inside of the earth, like we're living on top of the earth's crust. So there's a whole world inside of the earth where you get to yetis, where you get to abominable snowmans and all these so-called creatures and wolfmans and shit that you see sometimes out here with us. So I don't know if y'all seen that movie Journey to the Center of the Earth and shit like that. But yeah, man, it gets deep. Just even over there in Antarctica, it's a hole over there where this ancient supposedly race is supposed to be and reside. It's a lot of shit, man. But I don't know. It's just a lot of shit going on. That's why I always say this too. You hear me say, well, shit. We looking for aliens to come. Like shit, they already here. They been here. And shit, you've been. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but shit, you've been interbreeding and come on, man. Like you're an alien to this fucking planet. Come on, man. Like read the fucking Bible, bro. The sons of God slept with the daughters of men. When he knocked them motherfuckers down and they fell down, come on, man. Y'all gotta stop playing, bro. Y'all gotta read that shit for what it is, for what it really is, bro. Stop all that Jesus and shit finna come back and crack the sky. And you going to hell and you going to heaven and all that old crazy shit, bro. Stop that shit, bro. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Just stop that shit, bro. Like, what do we listen? Even if these institutions are miseducating, right? And we figure these things out later, but just common sense, there's certain like how the fuck do we not understand? Now, listen, you call me crazy, pro-black, militant. No, that ain't what the fuck is about. It's about waking up. It's about accepting the fact that you have been fooled. It's about accepting the fact that your comprehension level, and I'm gonna say mine too, because it took me a minute, man. We ain't where we need to be as a people, bro. We are so fucking compliant and complacent to the ways, laws, rules, and regulations of this fucking modern construct of living that we have right now. And again, let me tell you something, man. There's nothing wrong with formulation. There's nothing wrong with assimilation. I mean, as things go on, as things grow, as things so-called evolve, you want to try to conform and fit in and da-da-da-da. But not at this rate, not at this bullshit ass government, not at the y'all motherfuckers voting for Donald Trump and he doing shit like how he doing. Not, and don't get me wrong, man. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if Martin Luther King did like white women. You feel me? He started off with a good cause, fell off, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? Worked the horse for a minute, then came back and said, look, I can't do this shit. Well, let me tell you about people's son. But by that time, it was too motherfucking late. He did too much party. Malcolm X comes the same way. Went over here, walked the bed, woke up and said, oh shit, it just ain't motherfucker. These motherfuckers don't look like me. These motherfuckers, all type of motherfuckers coming over here. But again, even within the side of that, see, that shit still fooled him. Because he brought that bullshit back over here and he wanted to preach that to us and then he wanted to quit the no. Do away with all this shit, bro. Let's start this shit all over again, bro. With nobody on top. You ain't gonna that's gonna be hard to do, of course, right? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, start this shit all over again, man, with nobody on top, man. And let's see if we can recreate, you know what I'm saying, what we got right now. We can start or make it better. You know what I'm saying? If we do away with all this shit, fuck that religion, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that separation as far as geographical goals. Depending upon the region and shit that you stand in, let's make language like a primary thing. You know what I'm saying? So when we go places, I don't give a fuck where you at. You know every language. Like I hate the fact, bro. Bro. Like when I be talking about the little African homeboy at the job, man, that motherfucker know like 15 languages, bro. 15 languages, bro. Easy. Like his brain is just hardwired, and he just knows it. That's how you communicate. That's how you understand. Not by knowing one language and forcing that shit upon everybody else. And then taking a language and transliterating to fit what the fuck you know, bro. And that's what we do. That's what we do. They say, think it's an alien beef going on. They say we all need to realize this is our home. Fuck all y'all, get off our doorstep. He say, think he did what he was getting so much pussy. He didn't see the CIA bullet coming for. He said that shit, man. All that shit was a setup, man. That shit was a setup to push his campaign forward. He said, only one always worked, man. Always the one. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was to push his campaign forward, man. You see what he did for him? He became president. You know what I'm saying? Convicted of 34 felonies. But that's a fucking travesty. But this is the democracy and the republic that we have for our people. This shit is in shambles. This shit was in shambles. Look. This shit was in shambles with the inception of it. Because why? It wasn't for everybody. It's been a republic. We used to say it every day as a child if you lived here. To the republic for which it stands, indivisible, with liberty and justice. for all. That bullshit. That bullshit wasn't for the people. That bullshit was for certain individuals. And they had to figure out a way to keep that generational information and wealth within those certain individuals and families. And when that shit was starting to falter, they went out and find certain other smaller docile families involved. Man, listen, man, y'all better stop, man. This shit ain't no conspiracy, man. This shit is real, brother. But anyway, man, that's been my bearded midday combo, man. I'm gonna catch y'all, you know what I'm saying, and a little bit later on today at 9 for Manly Man Day. I gotta make me a few runs and do a few things. I did want to come up here and talk to the people and play a few things for y'all, and you know what I'm saying, just get the brain flowing, man. You know, some of y'all might have still been at work, getting off work, or just might not have been doing none at all. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to put some fat on some people. You know what I'm saying? And hand out a few gems and jewels. You know what I'm saying? I don't like dropping nothing. You know, 'cause when you drop shit, you can shatter or break it. I'd rather hand it to you. You know what I'm saying? That way I can see you throw it away. So if I can see you throwing it away, I know you're the one that I need not come back to. You know what I'm saying? And for the people that keep it, read it, and you know what I'm saying, internalize it. You know what I'm saying? More power to you. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to y'all. Listen, man, I want to give flowers to all my moderators, man, all my kings, all my goddesses that's moderators on the channel that came through, that fell through. Rock out with your boy. Big ups to all the motherfuckers that came in and said peekaboo and popped out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all as well. You know what I'm saying, man, listen, give your boy a like. Big ups to all my Twitch and Facebook followers as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, thumb up the video, share the content. Come on over on YouTube. Listen, man, your boy trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. I appreciate everybody that's sub up to the channel. Listen, man, I'm hoping that I'm doing all that I need to do to keep you guys coming, to keep you guys looking forward to, you know what I'm saying, to just the general conversation and topics and things that we talk about. You know, I try to bring new content and new experiences to you guys. Listen, and if y'all want to see something, or if y'all want to see a change, or y'all think y'all got some ideas that, you know what I'm saying, can help push the show along or whatever, man, listen, I'm always open to ears. You know what I'm saying? Also, this is an open platform and an open forum. I know a lot of my people like to be in the chat, but y'all always welcome to hit the link that's in the chat and come up and talk a little ish with your boy, like I say, on whatever topic or discussion that we're talking about, or if you got something that you think needs to be pushed out, that you think needs to be heard, man, hit that link, come on up here and tell us a little something about it, you feel me? And we can get into it. Also, man, if you need a place to vent, you know, if you need an ear, you know what I'm saying, or if you need some good counsel, you know what I'm saying, I am my brother's keeper, you know what I'm saying, I am that I am. So, you feel me? I have to do that. So I'll try to provide a safe place and a safe space for people to come and for people to open up, you know what I'm saying? Listen, disagreements and things like that, man. That's what this platform is for. We're not going to always agree. We're not going to always disagree, but you know, I like to come to an understanding. You know, I like for people to understand. I like people, you know what I'm saying, to gain knowledge and information so we can build. And guess what? You know, you might have an idea that might work better than mine. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about who can do it better or who done it better. It's about this building process. It's about moving it along. You know what I'm saying? And, it say like a flower, let the pollen flow, and the land where it may, they will come. Facts. You feel me? When that pollen blow, it don't know where it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And it pollinates. You know, and that's what we are. We that white shit that everybody hate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Oh shit, it's allergy season. Everybody get to sneezing in that hay fever. You feel me? See, but that's the process of life. See, people don't understand that. See, that's a life process happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, and that's one of the things that's wrong with us too. And like we so out of tune with who we are and what we are. When we see those life processes happening, they fuck with us. There's no way we should be having sinuses and hay fevers when life process is happening. You know what I'm saying? Or when the shift is taking place. You know, your body should naturally align and get in tune. You know what I'm saying? And if it's out of tune, it should seek and reconform itself, you know, and reprogram. You know, like a computer. But, you know, sometimes you have to put the data into a computer. But again, you put the data into you. You know, the things you perceive, the things you see, the things you eat, the things you drink, the things you touch, the things you smell, the things you taste. But listen, y'all, man, I appreciate that time. Again, man, Manly Man Day will be happening tonight, 9 p.m. Central Time. Make sure y'all tune back in and tap back in. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Bearded Midday Combo. I'm going to leave y'all like I came to you. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Again, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And lastly, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And don't forget those 5 key components of life that we should start right now to strive and obtain and reach and grasp and take. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. One more time, y'all, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. One last time out before we get up out of here. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration, y'all. And don't forget to E40 that thing and sprinkle a little support on top, because a little support go a long way, y'all. If you don't believe me, come on back. Try it. Well, don't come back first. Go try it. And if it don't work, come on back and we can talk about it. And with that being said, man, y'all know what it is. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway. Hey, all superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So to all my beautiful people, all my superheroes, and all my Beardonians, man, you feel me, man? We finna go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. Hey, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love.
us. If I'm being honest, should've been discussed. Bonded to my Clyde when I slipped through the slide. Now I just don't see it when I look into your eyes. Still can't believe that we are making pie. I got too much pride, so you'll never see me cry. You said it was forever, but I guess that you lied. I should've known better, I gave love another try. I got trust issues and you knew that when you met me. And I love the fact you give me. Now I'm thinking you regret me. Hoping you just won't forget me.
I've got a crooked smile, and I wear it proud. I still gather you. Can't let 'em put you in the
ground. Man, listen, y'all know what it is, man. Listen, when we come together, may we always meet on the level. Once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be. So may it be, y'all. Peace and love, man. To 9 p.m. Gotta make me a few runs and do a few things, man, and do some grown folks things. You feel me? Hey, man. Love y'all.